Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the quiz where the lowest scorers are in fact the biggest winners. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Phil. This is my daughter Paige, and we're from Amesbury in Wiltshire.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm John. This is Anne, my wife, and we're from Redditch in Worcestershire.
Couple number three.
Hello, I'm Damien. This is my wife, Michelle, and we're from County Derry.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Rezwan. I'm from Bradford. I'm here with my friend Yusuf, who is from Essex.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. Now, on MasterChef, she cooked curried and brown stew chicken, accompanied by thyme rice and a vinaigrette cucumber and carrot salad tower and plantain. Then on David Mitchell's Outsiders, she cooked him a watermelon with a bit of pineapple in it. I'm just wondering if standards aren't slipping a bit. It is my pointless friend. It is Judy Love.
No, you know what? Sometimes you've got to mix it up,
Yeah.
OK? I can do a mean beans on toast.
Oh, yes.
But it's not any beans on toast. It's like Caribbean-style beans on toast.
How do you do that?
A little bit of butter in there.
Oh, bit of butter. Oh, that's the difference.
Yeah, a little bit of Scotch bonnet in there.
Oh, I see.
A little extra bit of seasoning, and you cut
Okay.
up some onions. And let me tell you, if you eat it the Caribbean way, you won't eat it any other way.
OK. I can believe that. Thank you very much indeed,
you.
Judy. It's lovely to have you back. Now, Martin and Heather got through to the final last time, and they did not win the jackpot. So we add another £1,000 to that, which means today's jackpot starts off at a healthy £2,500. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Now, just remember, it's always the pair with the highest score that gets eliminated at the end of each round. So make sure you keep your scores as low as you possibly can, and theoretically, that will never be you. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is bridal blooms. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and our question concerns wedding flowers. Judy.
We are going to show you pictures of 16 different flowers, which, according to brides.com, are among the most popular types of wedding flowers for bouquets or centerpieces. We have given the initials too. Please give us the common names of these flowers.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. So there we are. We're going to put a board up with all these flower images. That will stay for the whole round, OK? That won't be changing halfway through. Let's reveal the board. And here they are. We have T, C, A, P, D, O, R, R, LOTV, P, G, C, L, A, L, H, SP. There we are. Look how the colours spread. It's all colour coordinated.
It's gorgeous.
That is an arrangement in itself.
In itself.
It's been presented like a bouquet.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
Thank you very much indeed. Paige, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
We have to make this show count because it is your and Phil's third and final attempt at the Pointless Summit. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Paige.
I'm currently working in my local pub as a waitress, and I really enjoy it. There's a nice team, and we get regulars, and it's a 5-minute walk from my house. So.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Nice, easy commute.
Yeah.
And how many days a week do you do that?
Well, I've just finished uni, so I'm kind of working part-time at the minute, so two or three.
Very good. Now, Paige, what are you going to go for on our board?
I think this is right. I'm going to go for a chrysanthemum.
You are going to go for chrysanthemum. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said chrysanthemum?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Paige, I'm so sorry. Not a chrysanthemum up there.
Oh,
That scores you 100 points. I'm so sorry.
Paige, I'm so sorry. It's not up there.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll let you know what's up there once we finish.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Anne, welcome back. It's great to have you with us again. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Anne.
I'm a retired piano teacher. I taught piano for 35 years.
Do you miss the piano teaching, or are you quite glad not to...
It was time to stop.
Yeah.
Time to stop.
There's only so many scales and arpeggios you can take.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but you do still play?
When I can, yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's nice. Anne, the flowers.
Right. I'm going to take a bit of a risk and I'm going to go for runculus.
Runculus, says Anne. Should we see how many of our 100 said runculus? Oh no, Anne! See, that's a brilliant thing to have... I always applaud people taking a risk. And it might have been a brilliant answer, but the lovely thing is you joined Paige and Phil. So there we are, you have company on 100.
Oh, it's a shame. We'll clear up the right answer at the end of the round.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Michelle, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Michelle.
I am an assistant manager in a local credit union and a mum of 4.
What do you love getting up to, Michelle?
I'm currently training for a 10K run for fundraising for charity, and I also like Pilates as well.
Very good indeed. Now, yes, 10K. 10K is actually not that scary. When you put it into miles...
Well,
it's
whenever you're doing it, it's a bit different.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not
Yes,
really a
true.
runner.
No.
So I started with 5K and then I tested
And then
myself
you
and I ran
10K.
9K. So then I was like, right, I'll
I
challenge
can
myself
limp
and I'll run
one
10.
more of those.
Yeah. That's the plan anyway.
How long till the run?
A couple of weeks, 2 weeks. So
You've got some good trainers.
I do.
Good.
I do invest in running
That's all that
trainers.
matters. That's all nice. You don't have to... There's no set time.
Yeah.
You can take as long as you like.
So it'll not be for speed.
Now, Michelle, these flowers, what
Yes.
would you like to go for?
I think I'm going to go for Lady of the Valley.
Lady
a
of the
guess.
Valley, says Michelle. Shall we see if that is right? Lady of the Valley.
Oh,
I'm afraid not, Michelle.
We're not doing
I'm
very well.
afraid that scored you 100 points. It's going very well.
wow.
Well, it's going awfully well.
Yeah,
But look at that, what a lovely party you can all have on 100 there. Oh, marvellous.
This rate, we've got a lot to clear up at the end of the game.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Correct answers will be provided. Now then, Rezwan, welcome. Great to have you here on Pointers. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm a GP. I mainly work night shifts in covering the whole of West Yorkshire.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an enormous area.
Yeah, I'm not the whole, but actually one city every night.
I see. OK.
Yeah.
OK. And what do you get up to for fun, Rezwan?
I really like travelling. Recently been on a 5-week road trip with my wife around Europe. We covered 11 countries, so yeah.
Wow. What was the furthest afield?
Hungary.
Hungary. How did you find that?
We only stayed 2 nights, but it was good.
Yeah, very good. Now, Rezwan, what would you like to go for? Should we go for a correct one?
Well, I'd love to join the 100 club, but let's go for lavender, I think.
Lavender, says Rezwan. Should we see if that's right? Should we see how many of our 100 said lavender, if it is? Yes. I was wondering if I'd seen lavender up there. No, I hadn't. That scores you 100 points too. Do you want to add anything at this point?
Has this ever happened before?
Not
on my watch.
No, it's been a while.
I mean, we've got a lot to clear up on
We
this
have a
board.
lot to clear up on the board,
Wow.
and we are halfway through the round, so it's a lovely chance for me to recap all those scores. 100, 100, 100, 100. There we are. Rezwan, Yusuf, Michelle, Damien, and John, Paige and Phil are absolutely all like as you lie on 100. I think it's time to stop going for the cheeky, risky ones, and maybe to start going for the ones that might actually score some points. Right, we're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Yusuf.
Yep.
Please tell me you're a florist.
And sadly not.
Welcome to Point. It's lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
So I'm a GP as well. So I met Rizwan back in medical school up in Newcastle.
That's fun. So you doing your sort of housemanship and things like that in Newcastle hospitals?
I did. So I was in Sunderland, actually.
Oh, were you?
For my first 2 years.
Very nice. Now, Yusuf, what thrills you? What do you get up to for fun?
I'm a big football fan, so Arsenal's my team. So it's been going well to see.
It's been going well. Yeah, very good indeed. Now, Yusuf, like everybody, you are on 100. You are our joint high scorers or low scorers, depending which way you want to cut it.
Sure.
What are you going to go for?
I will go for Lily.
Lily, you don't get a red line because you're joint high scorers. Let's see what happens when we say Lily. Yep, it's one of those again. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer. Scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 200.
We'll be clearing that up at the end of the day.
End of the round. Yes. Damien, welcome to Pointless. So it's lovely to have you here, Damien. Tell us all about yourself.
I work as a building contractor, and I like follow a lot of sport. If I'm not watching hurling or football, I like to follow soccer as well. I support Aston Villa.
All right. Very good indeed. And what are your interests outside sports and building? I'm waiting for you to say gardening. You a gardener at all, horticulturist of any kind?
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. OK.
No.
Well, you ideally want to be scoring 99 or less, Damien. What are we...
So I'll keep it simple and go tulip.
Tulip? Oh, Damien, I love you. I love you, Damien. Here's your red line. Let's see how many of our 100 said tulip. Absolutely right. There we are. Tulip goes down to 76. Takes your total up to 176. Very well done indeed.
Wow, I got used to not having to read anything, and now I'm back. In the 1600s, during a period known as Tulip Mania, the price of tulips became more than 20 times the annual income of skilled workers in the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. The tulip bubble.
And it's tulip mania in here, I'm telling you.
Isn't it?
It is.
Right now, there is. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, John, welcome back to Pointless. How lovely to have you here a second time. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, since retirement, I've been able to take up golf and did already play golf. So that's something that we can enjoy together.
And had you played at all before?
No.
And how, you finding you're a quick learner?
No.
But how lovely that it has a handicap system.
It certainly does, yes.
So that's good, but you're enjoying it, though.
I do enjoy it, and it's something we can play together.
See, that's lovely.
The handicap is me on the end of the club, yeah. So.
Yeah. John, you are on 100. If you can score 99 or less, you are through to round 2. Which of these flowers would you like to go for?
I will say carnation.
Carnation. Thank you, John. Here is your red line. Can we get you below that red line with carnation? Carnation is absolutely right. Very well done indeed. Through you go to round 2. 40 is what that scores you, taking your total up to 140.
Fantastic. You guys might know this, but they are the traditional first wedding anniversary flowers. It's lovely, isn't it?
That's very lovely.
Oh, still waiting.
Oh. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Phil, welcome back. Oh, it all looked like it was curtains there, with 100 there. Turned out you were just at the bottom level. Absolutely fine. Phil, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, being in Wiltshire, we have Salisbury Plain training area on our doorstep, which is a lovely place to take my dog George for a walk and meet up with some pals. Obviously, the red flags have to be down.
Yeah, absolutely. And George, don't go around any ordnance that you might find lying around, nor anybody, of course. Leave well alone.
But just a fabulous area to walk around. And my pals and I, we tend to go up there and just have a great old walk, really, to be fair.
Very nice indeed. Now, Phil, you're on 100. 99 or less gets you through. Do you feel like talking us through the board?
Absolutely not, to be fair. Absolutely not. Every answer that's been said, I went with it as well, so... I'm going to say pansy.
OK. Phil says pansy. Should we see how many of our 100 people said pansy? You get a red line. No, not pansy. As we find ourselves in a tie-break situation, let's take an answer from our 2 tied couples, starting with the pair nearest to the tower. So, Phil and Paige, you can confer and give us another flower from our border blooms. What are you going to go for?
On the second row.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, though.
We're going to go for orchid.
Orchid, say Phil and Paige. Yusuf and Rezwan, can you give us another answer? Feel free to confer.
Any other apart from?
Rose.
Rose. So we have orchid and rose. Phil and Paige went for orchid. Shall we see if that is right? Yes, orchid is very much up there. And orchid takes us down to 37, taking your total up to 237. OK, now, Rezwan and Yusuf, you have gone for rose. you get a red line. Can we get you below that with rose? Rose is right. 71 is what that scores. You take your total up to 271.
Wow.
Wow.
My question, I feel like we should have had a pointless question about who's actually married.
Yeah.
Because have any of you walked down the aisle? A few of you, yes. Oh, and you don't remember what?
21 years ago.
21 years ago.
Yes.
Can you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
What was the flower?
Well, we got married in February, so we had lots of snowdrops, which was lovely.
Snowdrops?
Snowdrops. And we had the usual sort of wedding flowers. We had lilies and things like that, which is lovely.
I mean,
lovely,
you would have done better than this. Nice guys, but I mean, I got confused on what kind of show this was because it's all 200, 100, 100, 100. How are you feeling after this?
Not good. Not really better.
Little reflection time.
He's first dressing down I've ever heard delivered from the chair.
From the chair.
But you should be ashamed of yourselves. Honestly, we brought you in here, we gave you some flowers, and you knew nothing.
Nothing at all.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
I'm going to give you some. I can give you some of these.
Can you tell me what D is, actually?
D is a dahlia.
A dahlia, which would have got you 20 points.
Can I pick off the easy ones? There's Lily of the Valley.
Lily of the Valley. Who said Lady of the Valley?
Me.
OK, sorry, lady, but lady, you got that one wrong,
I know.
OK? Lily of the Valley, you scored 30. And the next one to it is...
A peony.
A peony, 26 points.
Gardenia.
Gardenia, 8 points that did.
Now, that I would have called that an arum lily, but obviously I'm wrong.
It's a calla lily.
A calla lily.
Which is 12
Yeah.
points. And A at the bottom.
Anemone.
An enemy.
I know it's an anemone, but I would say an enemy.
An enemy.
Like a sea anemone.
That scored 7.
That is lilac, I think, isn't it?
It is lilac. Scored 14.
I think that is a hellebore.
That
It
is right. And it scored 2. I think that was one of the lower ones. And this one here, SP.
It is called Sweet
P.
Sweet Pea.
Scored 11. That R right there. Anne said runculus, but it's actually...
Ranunculus.
Ranunculus. Scored 2. What's A?
I can't remember what they're called.
Anthurium.
Anthurium, thank you.
And that was a pointless answer. And the last one is... It's a South African flower.
I don't know that one.
Protea. Pointless.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. She's not happy. You're going to have to pull your socks up in round 2, is all I'm saying. Anyway, thank you very much indeed, Judy. That brings us to the end of our first round, and it means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs, and Yusuf and Rezwan. Oh, off you go to your Collins book of garden plants. And we'll see you next time, Yusuf and Rezwan. Thank you very much for playing. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. Well, very well done indeed, everybody. We somehow got through that round by hook or by crook. John, you were our lowest individual scorer with 40. And John and Anne, our lowest combined scorers, 140. Best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 today is... history. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns historical events that happened in September. Judy.
On each board, we are going to show you clues to 6 historical events, all of which took place in the month of September. We are also going to show you the dates on which they happened. Please give us the answers.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our first board of 6 September event clues. And here they are. Britain used this calendar system for the first time, replacing the Julian calendar, 14th of September, 1752. Astronomers discovered this planet, the 8th from the sun in our solar system, 23rd to 24th of September, 1846. This Italian driver became the first ever winner of the Formula One World Championship, 3rd of September, 1950. On this ship, the Pilgrims set sail from Plymouth, bound for the New World, 16th of September, 1620. This powerful particle accelerator at CERN was started up for the first time, 10th of September, 2008. And the Great Fire started in a baker's shop on Pudding Lane in this city, 2nd of September, 1666. There we are. Paige.
don't know any of them apart from the bottom one. So, and I know it's right, but I'm just going to have to go for it, which is the Great Fire started in London.
London. The Great Fire of London. How many of our 100 people said it? London's right. And look at that page. Not as bad as you might have thought. 68. Not bad.
The Great Fire is commemorated by the monument, a column erected in the 1670s. It is 202 feet from where the fire started, and it is 202 feet tall.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Anne?
I'm going to go with the calendar, the top one, and I'm going to go for Gregorian.
The Gregorian calendar, says Anne. Shall we see if that is right? Shall we see how many of our 100 said it? Gregorian. It is Gregorian. Very well done indeed. 68 is the only score we have at the moment, and you passed that. 27 for Gregorian.
Interesting to know, 11 days were lost from September. The 2nd of September was followed by the 14th of September.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Those days just didn't happen.
Just
If you were born then, you didn't exist.
Bit like our summers.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Damien, you're the last person to have this board. Do you feel like filling in all the blanks for us?
Not a chance. The only one I definitely knew was the last one. So I'm going to guess the astronomer's one and just say Saturn.
Saturn, says Damien. Shall we see if Saturn is right? How many people said it if it was? Saturn. No, not Saturn, I'm afraid, Damien. That scores you 100 points. Sorry about that.
So shall we clear up this board?
I think we probably better had.
The second one is Neptune, which would have got you 21 points. Going to go to the fourth one.
That was the Mayflower.
It was the Mayflower, which was 29 points. And then underneath that...
That was the Large Hadron Collider.
Absolutely correct. And that would have been 6 points. But the third one, which is Nino Farina, which was the lowest at 1.
Nino Farina.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the halfway mark in this second round. Let's have a quick recap of those scores. 27, Anne. Very well done indeed. Best score of the past. 68 is where we find Paige and Phil. You see, tactically, taking London off the board was quite a shrewd thing to do, so well done. Because 100 is where, I'm afraid, that left Damien and Michelle. Michelle, you get the new board. Find a lovely low score on that, and maybe we'll see you in the head-to-head. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, we are going to put 6 more clues to historical events that took place in the month of September on the board, and here they are. This Southern Hemisphere nation became the first country in the world to grant all women the right to vote, 19th of September, 1893. This television channel was launched, bringing adverts to the UK airwaves for the first time, 22nd of September, 1955. This English sailor completed his circumnavigation of the globe on his ship the Golden Hind, 26th of September, 1580. A statue of David, created by this Renaissance artist, was unveiled to the public in Florence, 8th of September, 1504. This woman was sworn in as the first female justice of the US Supreme Court, 25th of September, 1981. And Edward the Black Prince led the English to victory in this major battle of the 100 Years' War, 19th of September, 1356. There we are. Michelle, you're on 100. We want a low score from you.
I'm going to go for the second one, and I think Channel 4.
You're going to say Channel 4 for the second one. You don't get a red line because you are the high scorers at the moment. What happens when we say Channel 4? No, I'm sorry, Michelle. That's incorrect. Scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 200.
Wow. Channel 4 was like early 80s, like 1982 or something like that. But we'll give the correct answer at the end of the round.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, John, doesn't matter what you score, you're going to be into the head-to-head. But let's have a lovely low score from you. What would you like to go for?
I'll go for the third one, the English sailor, and say Sir Francis Drake.
Sir Francis Drake, says John. No red line. You are already through. How many of our 100 people said Sir Francis Drake? Sir Francis Drake is absolutely right. And down that goes to 28, taking your total up to 55.
Francis Drake, that's correct. Cannonball once flew straight through Drake's legs, but he was uninjured.
Through the middle of his legs? It must have done.
It went somewhere.
It must have gone
his
somewhere.
legs, but he was fine.
Uninjured. Didn't touch him.
He was nutmegged by cannibals.
Nutmegged by a cannonball.
Yes, he was.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Phil, you are on 68. Doesn't matter what you score. You are into the head-to-head, whatever. Do you feel like talking us through the board?
I think the top one would be Australia, I guess. Michelangelo for the statue. Not sure the last two, but I'm going to go with the second one, which is ITV.
ITV. ITV, not Channel 4. Well, let's find out. ITV, is it right? No red line, you're already through. ITV, absolutely right. Very well done indeed, Phil. Down he goes 58. Taking your total up to 126.
Well, yes, it was ITV. The first advert came about an hour into the schedule. It was for Gibbs SR toothpaste. It didn't matter, but Phil actually knew a better answer, which was Michelangelo.
Oh, right.
And that would have got you 31 points. And at the top, actually, was New Zealand. You said Australia, didn't you? But it's New Zealand, which would have been 11 points. The fifth one is Sandra Day O'Connor, 2 points. And the last one...
The bottom one is the Battle of Poitiers.
Absolutely correct. And that would have been 1 point.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our second round. Means we have to say goodbye to our second pair of the afternoon, Michelle and Damien. I'm afraid that is you. We'll see you next time. This was just your first show. You have 2 more of these in hand, so we can make the most of those, I'm sure. But we'll look forward to seeing you next time, Michelle and Damien. But for our 2 remaining pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. John and Anne, Phil and Paige, congratulations. You are 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £2,500. However, we now have a chance to put some more money into that jackpot by finding a couple of pointless answers, if we can. Just for fun, we gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many characters in Terry Pratchett's Discworld as they could. Judy.
Well, you'll see 6 options. 4 are names of characters in the Terry Pratchett Discworld book series. 2 are scoring and 2 are pointless and 2 are not correct. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So can you find the 2 pointless Terry Pratchett characters from these 6? Gaspode, Windlepoons, Fidget, Maddie Pryor, Carrot Iron Founderson and Nanny Ogg. Now, does anybody know the Discworld series?
No.
In which case, it's a free swim. John and Anne, would you like to nominate a possible pointless answer?
Well, Maddie Pryor was a singer, wasn't she?
So Maddie Pryor, you think is a red herring? Well, you could share.
Right.
These are the kind of things I meant we should share with the group.
Yeah.
So,
Have you got any
Not a clue.
feeling? No.
Not a clue. If I had to say, I'd say carrot for a shout. I would say that. But...
Fidget.
Fidget?
Yeah.
Fidget.
You'd like to go for Fidget.
We'll go for Fidget.
Should we find out if Fidget is a pointless Terry Pratchett character from Discworld? No, not Fidget. Phil and Paige.
It's a carrot.
Yeah, we'll go for the 5th
You're
one.
going to go for Carrot Iron Founderson. Shall we see if Carrot Iron Founderson is a pointless Discworld character? Oh, it's
scorer.
Discworld. And it's pointless. Very well done indeed. Brilliant.
That was fantastic. Yes, so another red herring would have been Maddie Pryor. She's the lead singer of a folk band, Steel Eyes Span. Fidget is a character in Terry Gilliam's film Time Bandit. And we would have had points for Nanny Ogg. Nanny Ogg is a witch, and that would have scored you 2 points. And we would have had a point for Gaspode. He's a talking dog. And the other pointless was Windlepoons.
Thank you very much indeed. And very well done. You managed to find 1 pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to the jackpot. So it now stands at £2,750. But who'll be paying for it? Well, let's find out in the head-to-head. OK, now the first player to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it is all about... Judy loves Jamaican food, Judy.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at some of the faces. Anne was literally like... We're going to show you 5 drawings that I created of various Jamaican dishes or ingredients used in Jamaican cooking. We'll give you alternate letters. Please give us the answers.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal Judy's magnificent artwork of Jamaican food. And we have A, R, C, A, D, P, A, B, O, R, C, P, P, E, S, U, E. I mean, this is a magnificent skill set.
Do you know what? I'm because I've started painting recently, and I'm looking at this, and I'm just in awe of myself.
I think it's masterful. Look at that. D, B, L, A, C, K, and E, J, R, C, I, K, N. OK, right. John and Anne, we come to you first as our low scorers. I wonder what you would like to go for.
We're going to go for B, which is okra.
You're going to say okra for B. Phil and Paige, would you like to talk us through the board?
Well, we think A is rice and peas, and E is...
Jerk chicken.
So we're going to go for that, yeah? Do we know the other 2?
No, we don't know C or D.
OK. We're going to go for E.
Jerk chicken.
You're going to say jerk chicken. So we have okra versus jerk chicken. Now, John and Anne went okra for B. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Okra. Okra is right. Down he goes 47. Meanwhile, Phil and Paige are going for jerk chicken for E. Should we see how many of our 100 said jerk chicken? Jerk chicken, absolutely right. 63 is what it scores, and it means well done. John and Anne taking an early lead after 1 question with their answer of okra and are up 1-0.
Phil and Paige, you could have went for your first answer, which was rice and peas, because that was 27 points. Oh, you know, jerk chicken is very popular. And C was... OK, this one was...
Pepper sauce.
Thank you.
Look at those Scotch bonnets you put there.
Oh, babes, you recognise...
It's like looking at a photograph.
I know, it's proper. And that would have been 20 points. And the one, which is the pointless answer...
It's something cake.
It's buller cake.
Buller cake.
Buller cake. Very nice. Got like a little bit of a coconutty kind of flavour.
I can see, because you've drawn that in there.
Drawn that very
so much
simply.
texture.
Texture. Can you see the texture in the middle? It's absolutely... Make sure you all go out and get some of this food, because it's absolutely delicious.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, here comes your second question. Phil and Paige, you've got to win this one to stay in the game. Good luck. Our second question is all about operas. Judy.
We're going to give you the name of 5 Jamaican operas. I couldn't help myself. We are going to show you the name of 5 operas, but we have changed 1 letter in each word of the title. Please tell us these titles.
OK, can you correct the words of these operas? And we have Thai Manic Flume, Pongy Ant Mess, Toe Frying Ditchman, Deter Crimes, and T. Barker or Neville. There we are. Now, Phil and Paige, you get to go first.
Flying Dutchman, yeah. The last one's something of Seville.
OK, we're going to go for the top one, the magic flute.
The magic flute, say Phil and Paige. Now then, John and Anne, can you talk us through that board?
Yes, the second one is Porgy and Bess. The third one is the Flying Dutchman. The fourth one is Peter Grimes. And the last one is the Barber of Seville.
Which one are you going to go for?
I think Peter Grimes.
Peter Grimes. Very good. So we have the magic flute versus Peter Grimes. Phil and Paige went for the magic flute. Let's see how many of our 100 spotted that for the top one. The magic flute, absolutely right. And it's a good score. Down he goes 28. Very well done. Meanwhile, John and Anne have gone for Peter Grimes for deter crimes. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Peter Grimes. Absolutely right, Peter Grimes. 28 is what it has to beat, and it does. Down to 9. Outstanding answer there. Very well done indeed. And it means, John and Anne, after only 2 questions, you are straight through to the final 2-0.
Well, that was a fantastic one for you, John and Anne, because you absolutely smashed that. I feel like I've got no work to do. The second one was...
Porgy and Bess.
Porgy and Bess, and that would have been 18 points. And then we had the Flying Dutchman, which would have been 41 points. And then last but not least, as you said, and the Barber of Seville, which would have been 26 points.
Thank you very much indeed. And that brings us neatly to the end of our head-to-head round. And it means we have to say goodbye to Phil and Paige. And this is a proper bye.
Yeah.
Phil and Paige, it's been lovely having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for playing. You've come this close to the final. I'm so sorry we're not sending you home with a trophy, but you've been brilliant. Phil and Paige. For John and Anne, though, it's now time for the Pointless Fun. Congratulations, John and Anne. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now get a chance to win the Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £2,750.
Wow.
I mean, the question is, what is going to win that for you? What would you like to see come up in this last round?
Sport, for you,
Some sort of sport or music from Anne's point of view.
Or words.
yeah,
word game.
words.
Yes.
Words.
Well, you know what happens. 4 things will appear. We just have to hope there's something up there you feel like having a go at. Today's selection looks like this. The 2023 Netball World Cup. There you are, you wanted sport. Kenneth Branagh's Agatha Christie films, senior church figures, and female rappers. You asked for music. What do we think?
No. I think it's got to be Agatha Christie.
Yeah. Kenneth Branagh's Agatha Christie films.
OK, Kenneth Branagh's Agatha Christie films it is, Judy.
So we are looking for anyone other than Kenneth Branagh, who received an acting credit for either the 2017 feature film Murder on the Orient Express or the 2023 feature film A Haunting in Venice. Both were directed by and starred Kenneth Branagh and are based on novels by Agatha Christie. This is according to the IMDb website as of July 2024. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we will throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yeah. We're ready.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right.
Right,
Okay.
well, I can
So,
only
Murder
think
Express.
Emma Thompson.
Okay, and there'll be Poirot, won't it, on Murder on the Orient Express? So who could it have been playing
No.
Poirot in 27?
Oh, I don't know. I think
2017.
that was Kenneth Branagh.
You-
Think of some of the British actors. Jim Broadbent. I can't
I don't
think.
know. Who would have been Poirot, though? Who do you think Branagh would have been Poirot?
I think
Or the
Kenneth
one?
Branagh was
Julia.
Branagh. I think
Oh, right,
Kenneth
okay. Branagh.
was
Okay,
Branagh.
all right then.
Oh,
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson, Imelda Staunton.
Maggie Smith?
Yeah,
Maggie
go
Smith?
with Maggie
Do we think?
Smith. Yeah.
Maggie Smith.
Well, we don't know.
Emma Thompson
We don't
and
know, so...
Imelda
Staunton.
Staunton. So we haven't gone for any Poirot characters. We think Branagh.
10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we go with that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
OK, sounds like you have your answers. Should we stop the clock? There we are. Bring up the lights. Let's have your 3 answers. What have you got?
We've gone for... and they're cast of the 2017 film.
OK, Murder on the Orient Express.
Maggie Smith,
Maggie Smith,
Imelda Staunton,
Imelda Staunton,
and Emma Thompson.
and Emma Thompson. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Possibly Emma Thompson, I think.
OK, we'll put Emma Thompson last. Least likely to be pointless?
All of them.
Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith. And then Imelda Staunton goes in the middle. So Maggie Smith, Imelda Staunton, Emma Thompson. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order. And here they are. We have Maggie Smith, Imelda Staunton and Emma Thompson. Well, if one of these turns out to be pointless, you will be leaving here with £2,750. What would you like to do with that if you won it?
Well, it's a significant birthday next year for Anne, and we'd like to retrace Rick Stein's journey through France that he took pre-COVID to determine if the French had still got the art of French cuisine. So that would very much go towards that journey.
Oh, wouldn't it? Just add to all your culinary delights.
Yeah.
How wonderful. Well, very, very best of luck. Let's hope one of these is pointless. Let's hope one of them's correct, because we have taken a bit of a stab in the dark here, haven't we? I think with each of these three. But you never know. Such things often yield wonderful answers. In the first case, we've gone for Maggie Smith. In fact, in all three cases, we're looking for the cast of Murder on the Orient Express. How many of our 100 people said Maggie Smith? Is it right? Is it pointless? No, not Maggie Smith. Let's swiftly turn our attention to Imelda Staunton. Might Imelda Staunton be right? Might she be pointless for £2,750? Oh, no! I was thinking that felt like a good answer, but I'm afraid in this case, not a good answer. Emma Thompson, your third and final answer. Might that be correct? No, bad luck! I'm so sorry. I'm afraid. Listen, it was a tough category, and you gave it your best shot, but I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot, therefore. But let's forget about that. You do win today's pointless trophies, and richly deserved they were. So very well done indeed, John and Anne.
Such a shame. That was so unlucky. Let's have a look at some of the pointless answers, starting with the cast of Murder on the Orient Express. Derek Jacobi, Leslie Odom Jr., Olivia Colman, Willem Dafoe. In fact, everyone was pointless apart from the following, who all scored points. Johnny Depp, Judi Dench, Penelope Cruz, Daisy Ridley and Michelle Pfeiffer. Moving on to a cast of A Haunting in Venice. Here are some of the pointless answers you could have had. Amir El Masri, Camille Cotton, Jamie Dornan and Jude Hill. The only scoring answers were Tina Fey, Kelly Riley and Michelle Yeoh. Well done if you've got a pointless answer at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. And thank you, John and Anne. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over to the next show, when we will be playing for £3,750. Join us then, see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Judy.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.